देखो कितना अपना अभिमान रखते हैं कि हाँ हम ये बड़े फर्ज अदा करते हैं। भाई गृहस्थ के भी तो फर्ज अदा करने हैं ना। अभी गृहस्थ के फर्ज न करेंगे, कौन कहता है कि फर्ज न करो, परंतु फर्ज पालने की ताकत कहाँ है अभी। अभी बाप बैठा है, बच्चे को कुछ होगा, बाप क्या कर सकता है? कुछ करेगा? कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो। भले हाँ चलो धन होगा पैसा होगा करके कुछ उसका इलाज करेंगे या कुछ करेंगे बस ना, परंतु कोई कर्म का ऐसा करा हिसाब है उसके होते भी कुछ नहीं बन पाता है, फिर क्या करेंगे? फिर कहेंगे ना किस्मत। तो फर्ज हुआ ये, जो किस्मत पर आकर बात लगानी पड़े, अच्छा हमारे कर्म या इनकी किस्मत ऐसा कहना पड़े तो उसको क्या कहेंगे? ये थोड़ी फर्ज हुआ, वो तो किस्मत के वश हुआ ना। जो कर्म किया उसके वश है, तो फिर तो कहेंगे ना जो कर्म किया है उसका पाना है। तो फिर क्यों कहते हो ये हमने फर्ज किया? फर्ज वो है जो अपने बच्चे को अपने जो भी ड्यूटी है उसमें पूर्ण चला सको, परंतु चलाने की ताकत कहाँ है अभी? तो वो ताकत नहीं है ना। तो बिना ताकत के लिए अभिमान रखना कि हम फर्ज अदा कर रहे हैं, तो फर्ज अदा होता ही कहाँ? स्त्री के बैठे पति चला जाता है, फिर ये कहाँ है फर्ज? नहीं तो लॉ नहीं है, वो हमारी जीवन का लॉ था। कभी स्त्री के बैठे पति नहीं जाता, यानी स्त्री विडो नहीं हो सकती, कभी विडो का शब्द था ही नहीं। लेकिन आज कहाँ है वो ताकत? कहाँ है? ये सभी मरना जन्मना कोई अपने वश में है ही नहीं, इसका कुछ हम कर ही नहीं सकते हैं। तो ये हमारी बेवसी, जीवन हमारी, लेकिन जीवन में हम बेवस हैं। जीवन को हम अपने तरह से और अपने पूरे सुख का साधन के रूप में नहीं चला सकते हैं। नहीं तो ये जीवन हमारा सुख का साधन है ना। जीवन काहे के लिए? जीवन मुक्ति के लिए है ना, जिसमें कोई दुख का नाम निशान हो। लेकिन अभी है कहाँ? तो यही बैठ कर करके बाप समझाते हैं कि जो तुम्हारी लाइफ है, लाइफ पाकर करके तुम सदा सुखी रहो, उसके लिए है। लेकिन अभी ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि सुखी हो उसमें। इसीलिए कहते हैं कि वो चीज जो मैंने बनाई थी वो ऐसी बनाई थी, उसमें कोई दुख नहीं था, लेकिन अभी तो दुख आ चुका है ना, तो वो तुम्हारी भूल है। इसीलिए कहते हैं उसकी आकर के मैं रोशनी देता हूँ, अभी जगाता हूँ कि जागो सजनिया, अभी आँख खोलो कुछ था। ये तुम कहाँ भूल से अपना ये दुख का सब बना कर करके और उसमें सो गए हो। अभी जागो, अभी नव युग आते हैं, अभी फिर से यहाँ ऐसी दुनिया बनने का टाइम आया हुआ है। तो अभी जा कर करके अभी उसके लिए तैयारी करो और उसके लिए अपना पुरुषार्थ रखो। तो अभी वो बैठ कर करके समझाते, तो ये तो अच्छी बात है ना। इसको क्या कहेंगे? घर गृहस्थ बिगाड़ना है? हाँ, ये तो और ही हमारे घर गृहस्थ में बल, ताकत, शक्ति जिसको कहा जाए, कर्म श्रेष्ठ की धारणा बैठ कर करके बाप देता है। इसमें और तो कोई बात ही नहीं है। तो ये चीज समझनी है। बहुत नहीं समझने के कारण, मिसअंडरस्टैंड करने के कारण कहीं समझते हैं कि नहीं यहाँ शायद ऐसा कुछ सिखाया जाता है, पर तो ऐसी कोई बात ये भी सिखाया ही ये जाता है कि अपने घर गृहस्थ को, लेकिन उसमें ताकत आनी चाहिए ना। ये भी कर्म के हिसाब से सब चलता है ना। कोई पति बना, कोई पत्नी बना, कोई बाप बना, कोई बेटा बना, ये सब क्या है? कर्म का हिसाब है ना। तो कर्म के हिसाब में ही बल भरो जो तुम्हारे कर्म का खाता अच्छा चले। तो ये तो और ही कर्मों के खाते को सुधारने की चीज है, बाकी इसमें और तो कोई बात ही नहीं है। आप वो तो और संन्यास जो है, जो घर बार छोड़ के जाते हैं, वो तो सीधा ही सीधा घर बिगाड़ने की बात है। क्योंकि घर बिगड़ जाते हैं, चले जाते हैं, उसमें तो और ही पति चला जाता है, क्योंकि पुरुषों के लिए है ना, नारियों के लिए नहीं है, खाली पुरुषों के लिए। तो वो तो सीधा, या पुरुष चला जाए तो बेचारी नारियों का हाल क्या रहेगा? वो तो सीधा घर बिगाड़ने वाली चीज है। क्योंकि पुरुष ही तो घर का मेन है ना। हाँ, कमाए खाए तो घर वाले कहाँ से? अगर नारी चली जाए तो पुरुष के लिए नारियां तो बहुत है। हाँ, एक छोड़ेगा दूसरी ले लेगा, लेकिन अपने हिंदू रवाज के अनुसार तो पुरुष चला जाए बेचारी हिंदू नारी के लिए तो ये है ही नहीं कि जाकर के दूसरा करे। ये तो और ही संन्यास उसी ढंग से तो और ही बिगाड़ने वाला घर का हो गया ना, कि पुरुष चला जाए तो बेचारी नारी क्या करे।
Om Shanti. Be a karma yogi, stable in the incorporeal, soul-conscious form. In the suffering of karma, A karma yogi cannot be influenced by good or bad karma. The name karma yogi proves that you are a yogi. That is, you are one who performs actions while being stable in the incorporeal, soul-conscious form. Just as you cannot stay without performing actions for even 1 second, in the same way, you cannot stay without remembrance, that is, yoga, for even 1 second. And this is why, together with karma, there is the name of a yogi with it. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. So today is another month. We are starting day 1, June. So it's Mama's month also. It's a very special month, and our topic for the month is Be a Karma Yogi. And today's topic, stable in the incorporeal soul conscious form. And in this month, we had started sharing Baba Mama's Murli. And today was the first day you heard Mama's Murli, and I'm getting a lot of text. I know it's too fast, so I will go to Mama. I will go to Mama through Mohini Didi, and she will tell her to slow down. We are trying our best to slow down, so please have little patience with us. We are trying to make it happen. So tomorrow you will see the better result. Today we couldn't put it together properly, but it was too fast. Sorry about it. It was a little inconvenience, but you can go back and listen in YouTube for today. Thank you for your cooperation. And now we will listen to Mohini Didi, and of course we will have wonderful chit chat today with Brother Eric. We are still in Peace Village with the big group of regional retreat. So you all are with us. So welcome.
Om Shanti. Briefly, what Mama was saying, that people say that we cannot leave family, we have to do our duties, we have to take care of family. So what Mama is saying, are you able to take care of family? When it comes to children, or when it comes to, a woman becoming widow, or husband is left alone, or are you able to do anything? No, you cannot, right? But when you come to Baba, you are able to make family, keep family together, you are able to serve them better. So becoming Raj Yogi is not to leave family, but to take care of family in a better way. And it's a very nice way she is explaining, because people feel that when you come to Baba, then you're not taking care of family. And she says, you are taking care of family in a better way. Understanding of karmas, doing elevated karmas actually makes a family life a better life, right? Now our homework for tomorrow, be a karma yogi, but in the incorporeal soul conscious form. Since I read it, I had been thinking that how do so that means we have to work in our awareness or consciousness and then do actions. Right? It's not while doing actions I try to create an corporeal form. You can't do it. You have to concentrate, right? whatever you are doing in action, whatever action you do requires concentration. But before that, before starting, I can create a good stage, and that stage can remain in the form of awareness, and you keep doing your actions. I don't know how many of you checked and reminded yourself, whatever I am doing, am I in remembrance of Baba? Am I in the right awareness? So I think this requires a lot of reflection and also experimenting. Try to see that, okay, I'm now in my soul conscious stage. So there are two words. One is bodiless stage, one is soul conscious stage. Now in bodiless stage, you cannot do anything, right? You are just sitting, experiencing soul separate from body and a bodiless state. But other is soul conscious. In the beginning, we used to practice a lot. I am soul, using my hands. I am soul, walking with my feet. So like soul is connecting and using each part of body. You understand the difference? One is I am separating from body, bodiless state. Other is I am connecting with the body and doing action. And that is what Baba is talking about, that in soul consciousness, do actions. I am soul now, with my mouth speaking. I soul now, with the eyes, I am seeing each one of you. Like this, it's kind of soul consciousness and the action. So that's the stage Baba wants us, and says in that, when it comes to settling of karmic accounts, it's not there. That means you are in that state doing actions, and further the way Baba is saying, in the suffering of karma, there is some karma, settling happens. A karma yogi cannot be influenced by good or bad karma. The name karma yogi proves that you are a yogi. That is, you are the one who perform actions while being stable in the incorporeal soul conscious form. So that means I am soul doing it. Awareness is I am soul, yogi soul doing karmas. So when you're reminding yourself you are a soul and a yogi soul and doing karmas. So Baba says, just as you cannot stay without performing actions for even 1 second, in the same way you cannot stay without remembrance, that is yoga, for even 1 second. And this is why, together with karma, there is the name of a yogi with it, karma yogi. It's very interesting the way Baba is explaining, and tomorrow we can explore it, practice, and see how much we remember. I am soul doing this. I am soul using this body. I am soul using my, in soul consciousness doing actions. Because body is there with the soul. So soul is in a right awareness and body is doing actions, getting actions done through the body. Very interesting. And I know when we were young Brahmins, we used to practice that stage a lot. So tomorrow we can pay attention and practice it. Om Shanti. They are waving you.
Om Shanti. Dear Mohini Didi, thank you for having me in your sacred space. Lovely to be in Peace Village with the Vikti Parivar and all the regional retreat. And you know, the love, I think, for you increases all the time. So I wish I could say today I went and climbed the mountain, to go on top of the mountain to pick the rare flower. But there was no time, there were sessions. So I went to the garden and I thought maybe you didn't have a chance to see the garden lately. So I brought the garden for you. Mm-hmm. So on behalf of everyone, just lots of love for just the garden from here.
Mm. Thank you.
Magic flowers.
It's really good smell.
Yeah, it's
very good.
I keep holding my nose for the last half an hour, so I'm glad I can now open my nose. Yes, it's just from the garden here, Baba's garden. So, Mohini Didi, I have it's a little bit connected with karma, and I'll try not to speak as fast as Mama. For translate, I was thinking of translators, and I thought, I don't know if I ever translated something so fast. But anyway, they did very well. I was thinking today, I like this word, Shakti Yukt. And I don't know, I must have slept in early last time Baba talked about it, but I don't remember hearing. I know Yog Yukt, Yukti Yukt, Raz Yukt, but Shakti Yukt was new one. Do we have many Yukt like this that we can hear about? Or after the evening with you, will I become Didi Yukt? Or does it work like that?
Let me tell you first about Gyan Yukt and if there are other Yukts too.
The Shakti Yukt was
Shakti
the one I really
Yuk
liked.
Is whichever power is required while doing action. Like sometimes tolerance is required, or power to pack up is required, or power to adjust to it. So you're doing action, but you require a Shakti. So instead of not doing action, instead of saying I cannot do it, or it didn't happen right, that's lack of Shakti, right? So Yoga Yukti, Yukti Yukti is there, but without being Shakti Yukt, you are not able to be a karma yogi whole day, all day, doing all different kinds of karmas. Without using Shakti, it won't be possible. So right time, right Shakti with the action is very, very important. Now it could be Gyan Yukt, it could be Prem Yukt, love. Any virtue we can add to, or we can say all virtuous Yukt, Sarv Gun Sampan. So there can be many Yukt.
It's good to know, increase our vocabulary.
Yukt in a way is merged or combined. Like karma and yoga integrated, combined. So same is using the right methods, Yukti Yukt. Very, very high quality dharana.
I connected also with Shakti because the feeling I had lately was, if you go to your banker and then you want to know, when I was going to retire, I wanted to know, do I have enough savings for, the future? And I was thinking on a spiritual level, do you have enough saving for the whole cycle? So I went to see Baba as a banker and he said, it's a little light. You need a little bit more if you want elevated status, the whole cycle. And I really felt suddenly time, is not available so much. And to me, it seemed like the only real focus would be to increase the power of yoga. And I started to think about the power of yoga, and I noticed Baba mentioning that the power of yoga will help you to control your sense organs. It will help you to burn the past sins. Power of yoga will help you to transform the world. Power of yoga will help you to purify your food. Power of yoga will help you to serve through the mind. And power of yoga will allow you to accomplish actions through your sense organs. And yesterday, Brother Ken was mentioning in a session that if you want to separate purity and impurity, the fire has to be very, very high. So I was wondering if we can chit-chat about your experience or your understanding of the power of yoga, because there's yoga, power of yoga, and volcanic yoga. How do we know when yoga really has become power and we're baking, it's baking strong enough that something is really working?
This power could be power of silence. It could be power of concentration. It could be, there are many, many powers in yoga power, right? And like yesterday, Murli Baba was talking about power to erase. Like there are certain things we need to erase. And then it has to be like fire, volcanic, so that sins can burn in that completely. So I change it into many different ways. Sometimes going beyond everything, complete silence, or erase it, burn it. So, but basically it is my intellect has to be with Baba. And I should be able to go in complete silence. Because accumulation also has to happen. If I have to use everything for whole kalpa, then I need to accumulate a lot. So I think what is best way is to keep a kind of chart for the whole day. Not that how many hours I remember Baba, but how often, for how long I forgot Baba. Because it has to be 24 hours, right? It doesn't mean I have to keep remembering, It's just like I always define yoga also, connection, relationship, love, just love. In this whole building there is connection, right? With their generator or powerhouse or what we do, we do not try to connect every time. There is connection. So I am connected with Baba, but I have to turn on the switch of awareness. Baba had said in one morning, just turn on the switch. It should be really like that a thought comes, switch is on. Then what is required is light. What is required is power, so everything functions. And I always feel that when everything is functioning, that means connection is on. So we can check our connection. Is it on? It should be on, right? You can't turn off connection every time. So since I belong to Baba, there is connection with Baba. But the switch of awareness has to be turned as often as we can. And that is where it becomes consistent. Now my relationship with Baba, yes, Baba. Following Baba's Shrimad, love for Father, respect for teachings of teacher, obedience following directions of Sadguru Baba. And really, it's very interesting when give you example of Dadi Gulzar. I have mine too, but she wanted to go to Delhi for 2 days. Those days Baba used to come very often. So she went to Dadi's and, can I go for 2 days? So Dadi's were little by like, how will program continue? Why don't you ask Baba? They are asking her. And she said, I asked Baba, then I am asking you. So I realized that how close in relationship she is, that she asked Baba, can I go? And of course, you have instruments in Sakar. You can't just say, I ask God, and no, you respect them and you say, can I go? And if they do not find any right what to say, no to her is not, respectful. Ask Baba. And she said, oh, I already asked. And I love that because it's always good that whatever I have, I just go to Baba, ask Baba, and then of course discuss with others what they think, whether I could do or not do. Some practical aspects also. So I think that power, it's so much power there in the sense of I'm asking Baba, then I'm asking my seniors or my family in a very respectful way. To me, if you have to learn relationship, learn from Dadis with Baba, how really they followed all the time. So power of yoga, many, many different ways we can accumulate and really be in a constant connection and excellent relationship with Baba, ideal relationship with Baba.
How does it work for you in terms of your experience? Do you feel sometimes power changes? Like, is it like, I don't know, like in an oven when it's really high, then I don't know, the muffin is burning or something is happening and you feel there's power? Or do you feel something when the power is increasing, or is it subtle? Or is it just in the form of, things are working? But how is your experience of the power of yoga?
When there are situations, circumstances, challenges, then you know that I think that power doesn't reduce, but is it increasing or not? That means if you have attained 60%, it won't go back to 50. But how do I make it 70? That's where I have to look at. But when we yogis have attention every day, and I think it does increase all the time. You never feel. Sometimes, like for me, whatever reason, if physical energy level is not that much, then I just go in very deep silence and withdraw from my sense organs. And I said, if I cannot do service, at least I can increase my percentage of power of yoga. So by the night time, I don't feel that I didn't do what I am supposed to do, but I felt maybe there was need more of silence and be with Baba and being just out of, totally not using body, but just being bodiless stage. All these different ways I try to see it gets accumulated. So it doesn't reduce, but also it has to increase. And that's only possible when we won't waste or worry. Sometimes we waste. I can't do it, what to do now? This is happening. Others are doing. I'm not doing. It's all right. Others are doing in a different way. I'm doing in a different way. So not to waste time or to worry about anything, Just say, let me now increase percentage of power of yoga. That's what I do.
Well, I'm happy to know for you it doesn't decrease, so that's nice. I think for some of us, I don't know, sometimes I'm in meditation and I'm wondering, yes, there's remembrance, some turning things, but I know at the time that it's not optimal, it's not strong. And sometimes I find it a little bit difficult to really switch to something else. There's distraction and thoughts go elsewhere, even if it's for service. And sometimes I wonder if I'm missing something so that the power is not coming to the soul. And then that's when we find that, yeah, there could be some difficulties or things a little bit bigger than they are. So that power of yoga sometimes, glad to know for you, doesn't decrease. But if it decreases, what do you think we should pay attention to?
I think that love for Baba is also yoga. Sometimes you're not able to concentrate, sometimes you not feel connection, doesn't matter. Just sit in love of Baba. Just love of Baba. That also is yoga. Not only yoga, but Baba will give you current. So it could happen, you don't feel connected, you don't feel very close. But my love for Baba. Recently somewhere Baba said, Baba also remembered children. And sometimes you do feel suddenly, oh, it's Baba's love. It's like Baba is thinking of you. He wants you to do a task or some karmic account settling has happened and you had good bonus, you have good yoga accumulation. So Baba helps you at that time and one feels that. But then sometimes many times I just sit 1 hour in love for Baba, in love of Baba, for Baba, because I'm tired, like my brain, and so I'm not even trying to say, oh, if I remember, I connect, and I just sit in love for Baba. It feels so good, like it was message, no? Baba said, in the lap of Baba or heart throne of Baba. So sometimes you just say, Baba, I'm just sitting in your lap. That's it. That's yoga too, right?
I know I've asked you before, but in that moment, when you sit for 1 hour with love for Baba, love from Baba, how do you nurture that moment? Do you see Babdada through Brahma Baba? Do you see mostly soul world? Do you have specific memories from your days of early days?
I don't have to do that, but it's just my eternal Father. It's the soul's Father. My parents, in a very simple way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to bring any memory of some things from the past, but just my parents. And like in Lokik way also, no, sometimes you just enjoy relationship, right?
Mm.
It's not all the time only we talk about task or issues or no. Just we sit in a very loveful feeling. Same is with Baba. You can just sit with a very loveful feeling and maybe some thoughts. Baba has come to purify us. Baba has come to make us healthy, wealthy, happy for whole kalpa. Any good thoughts, conversation little with Baba.
I don't know, for some of us, I think that sometimes the memories, of the days when we were in front of Babdada and there was so much energy, and I remember very strongly those batis we used to do in Madhuban for 4 hours. And I don't know when was the last time I did a 4 hours bati, but we used to sit on the floor in meditation hall, and all the daddies will come, like so many of them. I still remember those days as, it was almost like an electrical chair, it was like you were really connected in a very strong way. And I'm sure you must have had experiences like that.
No, but that connection is help you to be here, what you are here.
So that was strong enough.
Yeah. That connection had given so much love, so much power.
Maybe it's like when we're dead, they put those things in the electrical thing. They give you a thing, so that's how we were born. In the early days, Baba gave us a little shock like that, and we were born. But
some of the things we are not getting now, but because we got it, we are here. Our strength, our honesty, our still good of thinking of Baba's service and all that, because of whatever we way we received in the beginning.
But if you were to imagine, let's say we all have really much more power of yoga. Let's say we decide, okay, from now on, everyone has really, really a lot of power of yoga. What would be, you think, the manifestation if collectively we were to increase a lot the power of yoga?
Mama is also saying that if we let go everything of the past, we just forget the past, we definitely will have good yoga. Because past sanskar, anything happened from past, still we have memory of that. You cannot really have good yoga, right? So some dharnas are also connected with good yoga. And one of dharana is not allow mind to be pulled back by past events or misunderstanding, but whatever happens, whatever reason. Because that time, that test was necessary. That time, that situation was necessary. But not now, so let go. I always see it was a test whether I passed or not. But if I passed, then I should be happy, right? Why to again remember what happened, right? So as much we can say goodbye to the past, then intellect and mind are very light and free. So they could remain really in good yoga. Now when we all have good yoga, big shift can happen. And that shift could be somewhere in the world, it could be within BK family, it could be in my own life also. And I think that a time will come where we all will really be, let's be in Baba's remembrance. And it will be. And when that stage comes, then of course we can do a lot of world transformation also. Because that's the power which is needed. There is, let's say, kingdom of Raman. So there is fire of anger. And you are creating another volcanic fire of peace, right? So it will definitely destroy that, or create somewhere. See, one is when we expect that compromises, agreements, but other is something new can get created. And that's what actually we are establishing new world. And because we are establishing new world, so new kind of situation, new kind of policies, something get created also in the world. Even the world is Kali Yuga, So I always look at that a big transformation, but also big creation. It will be happening if our power of yoga keep increasing. And if we are equivalent, Baba says sometime 100% there. So naturally one day full transformation of the world could happen. That is destruction of negativity, and our golden age will be here. That will emerge.
Thank you. I was thinking of that because I was feeling, if the sense organs are not completely controlled, if I'm not doing or feeling exactly what Baba is describing, the power of yoga can do, I was thinking maybe there's still some margin. Otherwise, if all the sense organs are not totally cool, I was thinking, well, I'm missing some yoga power somewhere. And that's why I was interested in hearing from you. And yes, we'll be able to practice collectively and increase yoga power. So thank you, Mohini Didi, and happy to have that moment with you. And I'm sure we're all enjoying your presence every night with us here. It's very nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Eric Bhai. I guess you got many tolis already here, right?
Bus.
Contented. So tomorrow is Sunday and our schedule for Amrit Vela, 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Please make a note for tomorrow's schedule, and we are in Peace Village and 6 o'clock, but we will start Hindi Avek Muli followed by meditation, English Avek Muli followed by Bhog offering. Mohini Didi will be offering Bhog and Bhog message sharing by Didi. In the evening 6 o'clock, but he will start followed by Spotlight Drishti, Avek Bab Dada, Muli revision. Then we will have Hindi series, and then we will do the revision of Mulis from 1969. Then we will have Mama's Muli and then English series, chit chat. So we have changed a little bit of sequence for month of June, and so you must have observed today. So now I invite everyone, please turn on your video and we will remember Baba. We'll take Drishti from Didi. So take this opportunity.
I think there's Toli first.
Oh, Toli came.
I'm totally full and I have power of Toli, but I think in Navyakti Parivar didn't get it, and it's Saturday
Toli
night.
is here.
It's always in the Zoom, but today is real.
Yeah. If they don't get Toli in Zoom either on Saturday, never know, something might happen.
It's a very nice story.
You got? We can't see Eric Bhai. Wait, Eric Bhai. Can you show Eric Bhai also?
Everyone will get.
Okay. Show your Toli, Eric Bhai, to Vyakti Parivar there. So everyone, please take your Toli.
Okay.
Everyone is putting their hand. Okay. They catched.
Catch it.
Okay, so we'll take Drishti from Didi, we'll remember Baba, and one more exciting thing we would like to share, that here in Peace Village they're having culture program. So this is an option for you all. If you would like to stay back and watch the culture program, you are welcome to do so in Avyakti Parivar. And of course, if you feel very enthusiastic, very happy, you can also stand up and dance with them. Right? Okay, so we'll do the meditation. Remembering Baba, take Drishti from Didi.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति मोहिनी दीदी।
ओम शांति।
Shanti Didi, Om
Shanti Didi.
Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parva.
व्यक्ति
Please,
परिवार
Vinod.
ओम
Bye, Baba. Thank you for your
Shanti Mohini Didi, thank you very
Shanti,
much. So much.
Thank you, Didi. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Didi.
Thank you, Baba.
107.
Be a karma yogi. Stable in the incorporeal, soul conscious form. In the suffering of karma, a karma yogi cannot be influenced by good or bad karma. The name Karma Yogi proves that you are a yogi That is, you are one who performs actions while being stable in the incorporeal soul conscious form. Just as you cannot stay without performing actions for even 1 second, in the same way, you cannot stay without remembrance. That is yoga for even 1 second. And this is why, together with karma, there is the name of a yogi with it.
कर्म योगी बनो। निराकारी आत्मिक स्वरूप में स्थित कर्म योगी कर्म के भोग भोगने में, अच्छे व बुरे में कर्म के वशीभूत नहीं हो सकते। कर्म योगी नाम सिद्ध करता है कि योगी है, अर्थात निराकारी आत्मिक स्वरूप में स्थित होकर कर्म करने वाले हैं। जैसे कर्म के बिना 1 सेकंड भी रह नहीं सकते, वैसे ही याद अर्थात योग के बिना भी 1 सेकंड रह नहीं सकते। इसलिए कर्म के साथ योगी नाम भी साथ साथ ही है। ओम शांति।